If you've been following along, you've heard us mention the deadline, November 3rd, the day we leave San Diego Bay alongside more than 100 other boats for the Baja Ha-Ha rally. But the clock really starts ticking when we arrive in Newport Beach. From that moment, we have just 14 working days to build an entire Dodger from scratch. That means sourcing every material, building the frame, designing the pattern, cutting, sewing, and somehow installing it all, hoping it actually fits. There is no room for mistakes. So the question is, can we pull it off? To find out, we have to rewind, back to Newport Beach, where this whole chaotic adventure begins.
We're leaving Avalon, and today we are headed to Newport to visit our friends over at Minnie's Yacht Surplus. Hopefully gonna get some help with a Dodger. Could really use one. We have no wind protection right now. It's kind of tough when the winds get high. We have about 4 hours of what looks like motoring. Might be sailing if we get lucky. And yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in Newport. This is what it looks like. Pretty flat. Tony, look, it's so serious.
This fog came out of nowhere. Visibility is about maybe 50, 100 feet, and there are boats all around us. Not ideal, but it's actually a pretty good chance to fire up the radar and see how it's working. I haven't really used it since moving it up the mast when I redid the rigging back in San Francisco. And yeah, looks like it's working perfectly. We started over here at the East Anchorage, but yeah, it's kind of a haul to get to the dinghy dock over here. So we ended up moving over here to the west side. Honestly, if you're coming in, I'd just go here. Skip the first one.
Whoa, that looks fun. Look at that slide. I want to go on that slide. This is gonna be interesting. Load it up.
So we just got back from Minnie's Yacht Surplus. We got some stuff to build a Dodger and a gaff. But yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Should be interesting.
So the Dodger frame is too wide. So what we're doing is we've hooked up this end to that winch and this end to that winch, and we're compressing it down to try and make it more narrow. And look at that, it fits. Well, we just hauled up and now it's time to make it over to Oceanside. Split this up so that we're not doing a crazy 14-hour sail and having to leave early in the morning. So we'll just go to Oceanside first, 7 hours, and then from Oceanside, San Diego. Newport Beach was nice, but it's time to go.
That dude's kayaking? Crazy.
Captain Mao at the helm. After a day of walking around, exploring, and a well-deserved hot shower, we got a good night's rest and set off again for San Diego. We were prepared for the San Diego entrance to be an interesting one, with sailboats, fishing boats, cruise ships, military vessels, and more coming and going constantly. It's one of the busiest ports in California. But we got ourselves settled in and prepared to get this Dodger finished by any means necessary. We stopped for the first night in La Playa Cove, and tomorrow we'll move to a marina to actually get some real work done.
So we get a slip for a couple nights, and they decide to stick us with these giants. And we're just this tiny little boat in this big slip. Crazy.
While sourcing material, we were extremely lucky to find a marine seamstress named Susan Dykeman, a wonderful local woman who ordered, picked up, and delivered everything we needed and very generously offered us some loft space. An offer we could not refuse.
Some glass, some umbrella, Tony's tools, more tools, and the pattern, and the Tony.
Got the first stencil done, marking it out onto the canvas. Sydney making stencils.
Trying.
Top part cut out with the tail flap. Aft zipper. Coming along. I don't like that. Whatever. Nothing I can do about it.
So, I'm wet sanding off our old hailing port to switch it to Hilo, Hawaii. Working pretty well so far. We will see how it goes. Well, it's working pretty well, I'd say. Almost halfway there. She is prepped and ready for a new hailing port. Not bad for doing it from my dinghy at anchor. Relatively straight. Hey, that looks pretty good.
I definitely learned a lot on this project, mostly just how much of it comes down to patterning and taking your time. Would I do it again? Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of work, but being able to build something that fits the boat exactly how you want and the savings in labor is pretty hard to beat. I still plan on adding side windows, and I need to tighten up the front a little bit, but I think it came out great considering I spent 3 12-hour days in the loft to get this done. I can't believe I finished it on time. And after all that rushing about like mad chickens, we still found some time to get freaky at the Ha-Ha kickoff party. We also stocked up on supplies for the big day tomorrow.
Squad! Do a spin!
Do a spin.
You're sitting on the...
Sitting on the teeth, man.
This is great.
Join us next time as we head south into Mexico, exploring remote fishing villages, making new friends, and experiencing a whole new culture. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and a comment, and we'll see you next time.